YouTube keyword research for beginners is very different than doing just basic keyword research for YouTube. It's important that you understand that while keyword research for YouTube basically is about the same, if your channel is brand new and you have 0 subscribers, so let's say from 0 to 1,000, it's going to be a completely different method than what you would do for an experienced YouTuber. So if you're sitting there wondering, why isn't my YouTube channel growing? Well, one of two things is probably happening. One, you're probably not doing any keyword research and you're just throwing up videos and they're fun, they're entertaining, you're trying to get discovered, but guess what? That's probably not going to happen. Or maybe you're doing keyword research, but you're doing basic keyword research and it's not going to work if you don't completely understand YouTube keyword research for beginners. You see, when you're brand new, you're trying to get discovered. So you have to understand, what am I looking for? And you gotta be looking for keywords that have search volume, but almost no competition. That's the key. And in this video, I'm going to show you what you need to do. And so we're going to hone in on that very basic method. What to do if you've got a brand new channel and you're trying to get discovered. You're trying to get views. Well, you've got to go for that low-hanging fruit. So today, we're going to be looking at that, and we're going to explain. When I started years ago, I had no idea what's a keyword. And I'm going to show you what a keyword or keyword phrases are. So, hang in here while we go onto my computer and I'm going to show you everything you need to know to get your new YouTube channel discovered. Welcome back to my temporary off-grid studio. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I'm building a tiny house. I'm really remote, but I'm set up out here temporarily until I can get my studio built in my new place. But let's get after it. Today we're talking about YouTube keyword research for beginners, and we're going to dive in and talk about all of that. And I'm going to make a really bold claim. I have no doubt I'm going to teach you some secrets that nobody is teaching on YouTube. So take notes as we dive in. Today, we're going to be using a tool from vidIQ. In my opinion, it's the best keyword research tool out there, and you can get started free, but I will put a link in the description below so you can click on that and you can begin using this tool and finding out how to use it to build your YouTube channel. So be sure to check it out, and you're going to learn a lot just from what I'm showing you inside my vidIQ keyword account, okay? So first, what is a keyword? Now, when I first started years ago, I had no clue what is a keyword. It's just a foreign word to some people. Well, a keyword simply is begin thinking. If you're on Google or if you're on YouTube, because YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, well, what do people type into that search bar when they're looking for something? In other words, I'm at YouTube right now, and if I'm interested in how to lose belly fat, well, then I would simply type in how to lose belly fat, and you can see, look, these are all the recommended searches. And so this gives me an idea, well, how to lose belly fat in 1 week. Okay, great. I click on it. YouTube is a search engine, so it's going to begin showing me all these videos that's related to the keywords I typed in. That's a keyword. You see, a keyword or keyword phrase is what I'm typing into a search bar. Make it kind of simple. If you're going to the grocery store and you're looking for coffee, you ask somebody, where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee aisle? Where's the coffee located? Those are keyword phrases. So it's not complicated at all. But I used to think, what in the world is a keyword? Simply put, whatever you're typing into Google, whatever you're typing into YouTube, those are keywords. Now, you never, as a beginner, never are you going to try to put in a small single keyword like lose weight. but you're always going to type in a keyword phrase like lose belly fat. How to lose belly fat. Put yourself in the mind of the person typing and say, what would I be typing into that search bar if I'm looking for a specific topic? Let's go to my channel, my Costa Rica channel, and let me give you some ideas and show you what I do and why it works. So here we are at my Costa Rica channel. Here's the most popular video on that particular channel, and it's cost of living in Costa Rica. Now, here's where you take notes. I'm about to show you something nobody else shows you. Take notes right here. Number one, look at the thumbnail. In the thumbnail, the keyword says cost of living in Costa Rica. What does the very first words say in my title? Cost of living in Costa Rica. And when we go to the description, what is going to be in the very first sentence? Cost of living in Costa Rica. What is the file name of the video? Cost of living in Costa Rica. If I scroll down to the actual tags, what is the very first tag? Cost of living in Costa Rica. That is a clue. That is a huge secret. Nobody is telling you how am I ranking and why is it I'm getting thousands upon thousands of views on here? Because it's important to know where do your keywords go. So your keywords need to be on your thumbnail. It needs to be at the beginning of your title. It needs to be in that first sentence of your description. It needs to be the first, not the second, but the first keyword in your tags. It's very helpful to make it the keyword of your file name of the video. So if we go down, let's take a look. Here are the tags, and by using the tool that I use with vidIQ, we can see that it's saying that, take a look, I'm ranking number one for the keyword cost of living in Costa Rica, living in Costa Rica on a budget. What is the cost of living in Costa Rica? Look at all of these number ones that I'm ranking for. Why is that? Well, I'm going to go into detail on how you want to find all of these relevant or very similar keywords and put them in your tags so you can rank for all of them, okay? But it's not just putting them in there, it's making sure that these keywords are also in the description when I type them up, okay? Now, I'm going to go into the analytics to kind of give you an idea. So if we go to the analytics here, why is it important to do that? Let's go to the reach section, and if we scroll down, we can take a look right here. Where is our traffic coming from? The majority of our traffic, 37.3%, comes from YouTube search. When you are brand new on YouTube, nobody knows you. They don't know your name. They don't care what your name is. All they're looking for is an answer to a question that they typed into search. And can you give them that answer? Okay? Well, understand that these statistics right here and the analytics change over time. So if we're up here, this is since it was published, okay? So since it was published, well, it's 37% comes from YouTube search. If I change this in the first 24 hours, where did that search come from? Well, it says 33 came from browse feature, only 20 came from search, okay? Let me scroll down or scroll back up a little bit. If I go back to the all-time and take a look at our graph, okay? By looking at our graph, we can see all of the views we got, and we can see, was it something trending? What's happening, okay? And in this particular video, we can see that that video almost immediately began taking off, and my channel was brand spanking new. At this particular time, this channel was only a couple of months old, didn't have hardly any subscribers, okay? And so it's very important to know what you're doing when your channel is brand spanking new. So my channel right here, you can see brand spanking new, okay, when that went out. And I think this channel started sometime in July or something. Anyway, brand spanking new channel, and it took off. This graph will help you to understand what's going on, and so you can see that the majority of our views come from YouTube search, okay? Now, let's take a look at, let's go back to the details here, and we're going to go take a look at another video. So this is the best places to live. Remember, you're taking notes here. Take a look at the thumbnail. The thumbnail says Costa Rica's best places to live. What is the very first part of my title? Best places to live in Costa Rica. What is the file name? Best places to live in Costa Rica. What is in the very first sentence of my description? Best places to live in Costa Rica. If we scroll down, what is going to be the very first tag? Best places to live in Costa Rica. And take a look. Number 1, okay, take a look. Number 1, best places to retire in Costa Rica. Number 1, safe places to live in Costa Rica. So take a look. I'm getting all of these views and I'm ranking, okay? So we're getting lots of traffic. Let's go back and take a look at the analytics and see where is that traffic coming from. In the analytics, we go to reach. We can see, if we come down here, 39.3% of it comes from search. Let's take a look at the funnel right here. Okay, in the funnel, YouTube decided to say, okay, people like this video. Let's send some impressions out to a bunch of different people and see if they like it. Well, they sent out over 1 million impressions, and I got 61.1% from YouTube recommending that video. 55.4 thousand views from them recommending that video, which gave me a total of 6.7 thousand hours, okay? Which helped my channel to quickly get monetized. Why? Because of keyword research. So it's really important to understand how to do YouTube keyword research for beginners. It's extremely important. And of course, this is on my Costa Rica channel. And before I get too deep into teaching, while I'm here talking about Costa Rica, let's take a moment to tell you all about a free vacation in Costa Rica I'm giving away. I am giving away a 3-day Costa Rican adventure just for watching videos on my channel and learning how we can make money online together. Subscribe now, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out, and watch till the end and I'll explain how you can qualify to win. Alright, that's going to be an awesome vacation and I hope you win. But for now, let's dive in because I want to show you my 3-step process so that you can find the best way or the best keyword method for YouTube keyword research for beginners. So let's dive in. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up an in private window. Google calls it an incognito window. So all the way up at the right hand corner, I have 3 lines and I'm using Brave. So I can just click on in new private window. Google has 3 dots there. In Safari, you can click on File and open up in private window. And it's all pretty much the same no matter what browser you use. Just do a little Google research on how to open up a private window. So I'm going to open up that private window. And I'm going to go straight to YouTube, of course, because that's where we're doing our research on the 2nd largest search engine in the world. But I need to be in private window. Why is that? You see, the algorithm is made to learn all about you. So I'm in Costa Rica and I'm always doing a lot of research about Costa Rica. So when I'm typing in that search bar a keyword phrase, the algorithm is giving me back search results based on my search history, based on my shopping history, based on where I live, based on a lot of data that I don't want them to give me. So I'm going to open up an in private window. By being in an in private window, I'm going to get raw data that's going to be just like someone who is searching for this information. It doesn't matter where they're living, doesn't matter where they're at, doesn't matter what they're doing, they're getting this raw data. I want to get the same raw data that my potential new viewer or subscriber on YouTube would get. So what I'm going to teach you today is, since this video is all about keyword research, well, I'm going to show you exactly how I found the keyword for this video. The keyword for this video that I've already found is YouTube keyword research for beginners, if you haven't figured that out already. But let me show you how I came about that. So for my 3-step process for finding the right keyword for your new YouTube channel, the first step is to go onto YouTube in a private window and start looking at the suggested keywords, because you need to keep in mind whatever you're typing in there may not always be what most people type in there. So you want to find out what are most people typing into the search bar. And we can find that out by seeing what the suggest results show. So I'll type in, we're doing keyword research. So keyword, and I'll pause there and take a look. It's saying suggested. These are suggested keywords. Are you looking for keyword research? Are you looking for keyword planner on Google? Keyword research tool. What are you looking for right here? Okay, well, I am looking for keyword research, so I'm going to click on that. And now I can take a look at some of these videos to kind of give me an idea, but I can see real quick that these videos are talking about, well, basic keyword research. That could be basic keyword research on Google. It could be for a website, but this video is about keyword research for YouTube. Okay, let's add a word to it here, and I'm going to say take a look. I pause here so that I can see what the suggested keywords are coming up, the recommended suggested keywords. Keyword research YouTube, YouTube video, tags, free. Look at all of these different suggested words that people are typing in. Okay, click on that because yes, we're talking about keyword research for YouTube. What I'm doing right now is I've gone with this basic keyword and I'm refining it so that I can niche down to exactly what my video is about. Okay, keyword research on YouTube, and I can search and I can take a look at these, and now I'm looking, okay, keyword research YouTube. These three words, I want to look and see, are those three words in the title, okay? And for some of them they are, and some of them they aren't, and I'll tell you why. So right now, I'm just trying to refine our words. So as I look at these videos, I can see that, well, this is good, but this is basic keyword research on YouTube. However, I'm teaching you something that not very many people teach. This is great once you have an established channel. However, it's completely different if you're brand new, you have no subscribers or very few subscribers and few videos. So we need to know how to do keyword research on YouTube for beginners. So let's do that. Keyword research YouTube beginners, and take a look at that. Keyword research YouTube beginners. All right, now we're getting somewhere, okay? Keyword research YouTube beginners, and take a look. Here's what we're looking for. Now we're having some, but look, this one says beginner. This one doesn't say beginner. This one has beginners, okay? Beginners, okay. No beginner, no beginner, no beginner, no beginner, no beginner, no beginner. You know what this is telling me? This is immediately telling me that I'm putting in a search term, and there's not many videos that have the word beginner in it. That's good news, okay? Because that means not enough people have actually created a video with that keyword. So I'm done the keyword research basically for our recommended results here, and I'm going to look at my tool over on the right hand side here that comes from vidIQ, and this tool right here gives me kind of a quick at a glance how well is this keyword, and that comes by installing the vidIQ extension there, whether you do it on your Chrome extension, Brave extension. So this is an extension you want to install, and so I put this on here and I can see that it's giving me an overall score. The overall score is 60, and the higher this score, the better. So if I could get a 90 out of 100, great. So the higher that score. Well, some people ask, well, Alan, what's the best score to look for? Am I looking for a 75 and above? No, you're not looking for a specific number. You're just looking for the highest number possible, okay? The higher, the better. You want the most search volume with the lowest competition. And those two combined gives you an overall score. And the higher the score, the better. So here we are. It's saying that this particular keyword, this keyword phrase, keyword research YouTube beginners, well, the search volume is somewhere in the middle, and it has low competition. Now we have an idea. Now we can go to step 2 of this 3-step process, which is using the vidIQ tool to find out more information. So now that I have that, I am going to copy what we've started with. Let me minimize this. And I'm inside my vidIQ dashboard. Lots of great information in here, but there's so much. We're going to focus on this one aspect, these three-part research. So I'm going to come up here and click on keywords. I'm going to paste it into the search bar, hit enter, and let it go to work. As we can see, we've gotten a similar result here that says that this is medium. The competition is 24. The search volume is 26 or almost 2,700 times a month. Well, that's pretty good. And so a lot of people say, well, what am I looking for? Should I have at least 5,000 search volume? No. You just don't look for a certain number. And that's in a whole nother video, because some niches are very small, like my Costa Rica channel. It's a very small niche. So if it has only 1,000 searches, that would be great. However, this particular topic is huge. And so, yeah, while I would like to have 5,000, I've got a new channel. So I'm looking for this. And that's 2,680 potential people that could be coming to my brand new channel. So I'm looking for the overall score, okay? So now that we have that information, we have related keywords, we have questions, and we have matching terms. For this strategy, I'm looking for matching terms. So I can come here and I can see, take a look at this. YouTube keyword research tutorial for beginners in 2022. Wow, almost 3,800 views a month, with an overall score of 65, which is better than what we was looking at, but we have 16 matching terms. So let's click and see what we have. Oh, wow. Take a look at this. So our original topic here, it's low, and what we want to do, since it's a brand new channel and we don't have hardly any subscribers and much videos, we want to look at anything that is from low to very low. And if we can find some very low ones, that's probably going to be the winner for our keyword. So as we're looking, we can see that this particular one is very low with an overall score of 65. And it's almost 3,800 times a month. That's great. And take a look at some of these others. Well, this one's 3,500. However, it's low. And, well, it's in Hindi, so that's a different language. We want to just rule that one out completely, okay? Unless that's what you're trying to do. Well, this one here, it's green, so it's low, and it's 3,300 times. Keyword research for beginners, YouTube. Okay, and so if we keep on looking, we come down here. Okay, this one is why I use TubeBuddy. Well, I'm not using TubeBuddy. Okay, we're using vidIQ because I believe it's better. We keep going. We come down here. I came across this one, which was YouTube keyword research for beginners, and it searched 2,304 times a month. It has low search volume, and it's 60, and I would much rather 65. However, I knew that this particular video wasn't going to go into a lot of detail, and so I chose this one, and I'm going to do another video that's going to go into more detail on a tutorial for beginners on where we place those keywords, okay? So the next one will show you a little bit more. Anyway, that's how I came across my keyword for this video. YouTube keyword research for beginners. So now that I have all of these great matching terms, I want to export this file, or I want to download this file so that I can use it for my video. But before I do, I hadn't forgotten about how can you qualify for that free Costa Rican vacation. Let's find out now. Okay, don't forget, there are 4 things you need to do in order to qualify to win that Costa Rican vacation. First, subscribe and hit that notification bell. This way you will not miss out on future videos. Second, click the like button. Literally, it only takes 2 seconds. Do it right now. These 2 simple tasks sends a signal to YouTube's algorithm that you like these videos, and they'll begin to show these videos with other people so I can help them learn too. Third, comment. Let me know if you've learned something, what else you would like to learn. I read every single comment, and I try to reply to as many as possible. And fourth, share this video. Just below the video is a share button, and you never know who you'll be helping or whose life you'll change for the better because you took a few seconds to share it on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. Heck, share it on all your social media profiles. I'm going to export this file. And once it's on my computer, it will export it in a CSV file. Very popular. Most PC users use this Excel format. However, I'm on a Mac, so it's going to open it up in numbers instead, and that's okay. So this is what I do, and you'll do something very similar on Microsoft. So the first thing I do is I want to set up my spreadsheet because these numbers look kind of crazy right here. So I come right up here. I highlight all of this, and then I go to the cell, and I click and hit numbers, and then I say I want 2 decimal places, the thousand separator, and now that I have it where I can read it, I come down here, and I'll take this one since this is the one that I've chosen to use, and I normally will highlight this, and that's going to be my winner keyword for this video. And remember, I'm looking for my overall score, and I want the highest score, but in this one, that's what I've chosen. Even though this one is a higher score, I'll do that for the next one. But it has, as far as competition, very low competition and a lot of search. And I'll use this keyword, remember, in my thumbnail. It's going to be very first in my title. It's going to be in the first sentence of my description. It's going to be the very first tag, and it's also going to be in the video file name. So I'll have that keyword in there, and I'll have all of these keywords, or as many as possible, in my description and in my tags, and that's what's going to help my video to rank and get lots and lots of views. And that's how I find the best keyword for my new YouTube channel that has very few subscribers and very few videos. Now, in the next video, we'll take this exact spreadsheet, and I'm going to show you how I take these keywords and I put them inside the YouTube studio. In other words, where I put that exact keyword in the thumbnail, in the title, in the description, in the file name, and also in the tags, so that I can rank for all of these keywords and how these keywords go inside the description, in the tags, so that we can get ranking and search volume from a lot of different viewers based on the keywords they're typing into that search bar.